everyone. If you've been following Cricut or anything Cricut related over the past few months, I'm sure that you've heard of Infusible Ink. And I have been excited to share with you my feelings on it. There's lots of videos and tutorials out there that are great, but I haven't actually shared with our audience a lot about it except for a blog post that I wrote earlier in June. But I'm hoping that this video will give you some information that clarifies how to use it, what to use it on, why you would use it over traditional iron-on, as well as give you a little product demonstration of a project, as well as using it on materials that are provided by Cricut and that aren't, so you can kind of see the difference. So if you have any questions, be sure you can always email me, or you can join our Cricut Facebook group. It's called Cricut Support Group, and we're always happy to help answer questions. So first off, what is Infusible Ink? It's a peel-proof, flake-proof, and wash-proof product that will make your iron-on projects last longer than ever. This ink transfers directly over to the blanks when you iron it on when using the Easy Press 2. So it literally infuses into the material. It's super smooth and literally goes into your blanks, which makes it a more permanent solution over traditional iron-on. So you might be wondering, what's the difference between this and traditional iron-on? Because I'm sure all of us use iron-on a regular basis. I know I do. My cupboards are full of it. Iron-on is material that you would put on a blank like a t-shirt, and it can be used on tons of different surfaces, including less known ones such as wood and canvas. Infusible ink literally becomes part of the blank. So when you use it, you'll iron it and it becomes part of the shirt. With iron-on, it can come off easily. It's not part of the shirt, it's more like a sticker. And the point of the Infusible ink is that it's just a more permanent solution and it prevents peeling and cracking. There are different reasons to use each material. For instance, you would definitely want to use iron-on material for specialty effects such as glitter or in holographic, or often for layering projects. So there's a couple different ways you can use the Infusible ink. They have the pens, which you can use with your Cricut Explorer 2 or your Cricut Maker. You can draw your design on laser copy paper. You don't have to have special paper, but you do the design in Design Space, and then you'll put these into your Cricut machine and it will draw the design, and then you can transfer it over to the shirt, or whatever you're using, which is really cool. And then they also have these transfer sheets in tons of different colors and patterns, which is what a lot of people are doing these days, but it's a lot of fun. The pens are kind of cool if you want custom designs, if you want to do maybe like handprint on a coaster or just anything. So there's a lot of fun different options. They have different colors. A big question is, what can you put it on? Right now, Cricut only approves the use of using their blanks. So they have coasters, they have these square ones and some round ones. They have t-shirts, just in different styles for adults and children. They have canvas bags, and they also have baby onesies. So that is the only product that they guarantee that it'll work on. However, people have been saying that if you find a material that's over 50% polyester, it will work. Regular shirts, though, you can put it on, but it just won't be as vibrant. Later in this video, I'm going to show you a comparison between their shirts, a shirt that's over 50% polyester, and then just a regular Gildan shirt that you can get at craft stores such as Michael's or Joann's. So where can you buy it and how much does it cost? Right now, it's only available on Michaels.com, or you can go in store to Michael's and buy whatever they have in stock. Starting in the fall, they should be releasing this on Cricut.com, which will be nice because then you should be able to use our coupon code so you can make it a little bit less expensive. The blanks all vary in cost. Shirts are around $9.99. The pens are $14.99, and the ink, the transfer sheets, they vary anywhere from $12.99 to I think about $17.99. So it's just going to depend on what material you buy. I believe this rainbow one is more expensive than a plainer one. But you can buy these at Michael's right now, and that is the only place you can get them. Do you need an Easy Press 2? The answer is yes. Unfortunately, you need to have something that is going to get up to about 385 degrees. The original Easy Press does not get that hot, and most traditional irons that you might be using will not get that hot as well. If you have a regular heat press, you can probably use that, but the only thing that they recommend you using the Infusible ink with is the Easy Press 2. We have some videos already if you want to check those out about the Easy Press 2 as well as a post. I love mine. I have them in all 3 sizes, but I probably use the 9x9 the most. Now we're going to do a project. First, I'll show you what comes in the Infusible ink transfer sheets. So this one comes with 4 different sheets of 12x12. This is the Patterns Wildflower package that I got from Cricut. It comes with the sheet, so it has 4 different sheets in here. They feel, they kind of feel like maybe wallpapery, kind of cardstocky, so they definitely don't feel like regular vinyl, which is kind of fun. And then it comes with these 4 sheets of butcher's sheet paper, which you will need for your projects. You do want to use the green standard grip mat. So here's my design. Now we're going to press Make It. You're going to press Mirror because you need to have your designs mirrored to use Infusible ink. Press Continue. Select Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. It should show up under the commonly used ones, but you can always search for it. And now we're going to go ahead and get our mat ready. So again, you need to use the green mat, the green standard grip mat, and you will place the sheet onto your mat with the color side up. So the liner goes down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on there. My mat is pretty new, so it sticks really well. So if you mess up, just be aware it might take a little bit of arm work to get it off. But so start at the top, and I'll just kind of roll the way down and flatten it out, and then press the load button. And the Cricut button, and now it'll cut. Now it's done cutting, so we'll take it out. Weeding is a little bit different with the infusible ink. Cricut recommends a method called cracking, which you'll pull away the mat. Which is usually the best thing to do anyways with most materials. And then what they call, it's called cracking, where you just kind of like roll it and fold it until you hear some brief cracks where it separates. It's not my favorite. You have to be pretty gentle because sometimes I have found that the design pulls away before the actual paper, but it does help to do it kind of like this. See, some of that's pulling away. So like this will pull away, but sometimes you'll see, I found that the actual design pulls away. But it helps to separate it so you can pull the paper away. If you have multiple things on here like I do recommend cutting it first down to size just so it's easier to handle. Because you'll have to do that anyways when you are putting it on your shirt or on whatever canvas you're putting it on. So again, just do some more of that cracking if you want. And then once you have that done, you just pull away the extra paper. I actually find this a lot easier to weed than regular vinyl, which is nice for all of you that don't love weeding. I'm sure there's a lot of us, myself included. You could use a weeding tool if you want, but I find that it comes out very easily as long as you use the correct settings and your blade is not dull. All right, everything is all weeded out and we're ready to go. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing a comparison between 3 different shirt types. If you're just interested in knowing how to use with the Cricut materials, that's totally fine and that's what we'll start with. But I wanted to show you the first 3 shirts, or the shirts that I'm using. So this is the Cricut one. It is very good quality. It's nice and stretchy, feels like it's made of good material. So these you can buy at Michael's. Next is a high polyester blend shirt that I got at Walmart. It was just a couple dollars. I have heard they do have women's ones. This is the men's. This is George, the brand. And then finally, it's just a regular Gildan shirt. These are those shirts you can buy at pretty much every craft store, Walmart, whatever. I think this will probably be the one that has the worst results, but we'll see. I just want to show you how it looks with similar material so you can make a decision if you want to just use a regular shirt or splurge on the Cricut materials that they recommend. So you do need the Easy Press 2, like I said earlier. And I recommend going to the Cricut Easy Press Heat Transfer Guide. You can go to this on your computer or on your phone. Click the Easy Press 2. And then you'll pick your heat transfer material, which will be Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. And I'm going to say I'm doing the t-shirt and press apply. Here it tells you what the temperature needs to be, which is 285, which is why you have to use the Easy Press 2. And the time is 40 seconds. It's also helpful because it shows you the stacking order. The Easy Press 2 is supposed to be on top, then the butcher paper, then the infusible ink with the face down, the t-shirt blank, and then inside you're supposed to put butcher paper, I guess, as well, the Easy Press mat, and then you'll be good to go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this. I have my cardstock. That's to prevent bleeding through. And then the shirt is already on top of my Easy Press mat, which they recommend you do use. Next, I will put my butcher paper on top of the shirt. And we will preheat this shirt for 15 seconds. So we'll just do that till 25 seconds. Until it says 25 seconds on there. So we'll go ahead and put this down, put the design on here. Cricut does recommend using a lint roller, but I didn't have one and I didn't want to go to the effort, so we did it this time. But if you have a lint roller and because you're that's a great way to get rid of any excess material on there that may mess with the transfer. So next, before you press down, you'll want to put your butcher paper on there, and then you'll press down for 40 seconds with light pressure. I probably should have used my larger easy press just so I could have gotten everything at once, but we'll see how this turns out. And you'll slowly peel this up. We'll let this cool a little bit. It still needs to be warm, but it is pretty hot right now, so I'm going to let it cool just slightly. So you carefully pull it up. If any of these remain, they say use tweezers, but that was pretty easy. And look at that. Wow, how cool is that? I love how that turned out. Let me see if you can. I'll zoom in. So as I said, it's like literally part of the shirt. There's not going to be any peeling or cracking. It just feels one with the shirt. So that is very cool. So I honestly wasn't sure what the difference was. Like, I knew the difference between iron-on and infusible ink, but when I first used it, I finally saw why this is such a cool product, and it's really for consumers, easy to use, and I'm so excited to do even more with this. Because if you've been following us for long, you know that I love iron-on projects, but I don't love that they're always peeling off. So this makes it so you can make these professional-looking projects that are going to last for a long time. So if you are not interested in the other shirts, feel free to turn off right now or ask any questions you might have. But if you're interested in seeing how the other shirts work and like the comparison between the color, just keep watching. And now we're going to do the Walmart shirt. So this is a George brand shirt. This was just a couple dollars at Walmart. I think it was a 60 or 70%. Well, let's look on here. This is 65% polyester, which from what I've read, they do recommend, well, not Cricut, but people recommend over 50% polyester. The Cricut one is, I believe, 95%, but higher polyester is definitely going to yield you better results. So we're going to preheat this. I have all these, you'll see, this is another boy mom shirt. I'm due with my third boy in just a couple weeks now. So I am getting ready for that because I am definitely outnumbered. To show you what we can do. All right, so let's go ahead, get started. Put the butcher paper on top. There you go. It does look, let's see. Just first thoughts. It does look a little bit less vibrant, but it's not too bad. The yellow. Yeah, that looks less vibrant for sure. But it still looks nice. I will definitely still be wearing this shirt, rest assured. And now we're going to do just the regular Gildan shirt. This is 100% cotton. I'm not expecting anything amazing from it, but we'll see how it does. This is actually my favorite design, so I should have done this on the first shirt, but that's okay. And all of these designs you can get on our website, clarksonmen's.com. I'll put a link in the description for this video. Turn that off. Yeah, so that is significantly, you can tell a big difference. At least I can see it. Hopefully you can see it in the video, but there's definitely a big difference there. So let me show you the comparison. Hopefully we can do that a little side by side. That is the Walmart shirt. So you can see that. Definitely a big difference. And then finally, the Cricut. So this is by far the most vibrant. So if you want the best, most professional results, I would recommend using the Cricut shirts or finding a shirt that is higher, like closer to 95% polyester. I couldn't find those at my store, so I just did without, but if you find them, definitely try them and let me know. The second best choice is going to be this George shirt, and then finally the Gildan, which it just looks like you've washed it a lot, but still fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I had fun trying out the Infusible ink for you guys here, and I am excited to do a lot more projects. Again, it is really a totally different project from iron-on. I still love iron-on. I'll still do tons of iron-on projects, I'm sure, but I'm really excited about the permanent nature of this and just the professional quality that comes from using these materials. And I'm excited to try out the coasters and all sorts of fun things. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and go to clarkscontents.com. We're always sharing Cricut projects and special deals and everything like that. So give us a thumbs up and let us know if you have any questions.